Shalom. All praises to the Most High Yahweh, in the name of His Son Yahweh Shai. Shkal Halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and the Lashawan Kadash. Call Halal is all praises. Yahweh is the Most High. Bahashim is in the name of His Son Yahweh Shai. We're going to jump right into it. Genesis, Jacob and Esau. And the blessing was to Jacob, our forefather. And Esau is the forefather of the so-called white nation, the Edomites, the biblically known as the Edomites. Genesis 25 and 21. And Isaac entreated Yahweh for his wife because she was barren, because Rebekah couldn't have kids. Her womb was barren. And Yahweh was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. So Yahweh had mercy on Isaac and Rebekah got pregnant. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, "If it be so, why am I thus?" She said, "If this supposed to be a blessing from Yahweh for her to conceive, why is the children fighting in her womb?" And she went and inquired of Yahweh, and Yahweh said unto her, "Two nations are in thy womb." Two nations, two different nations of people, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And we are different manner of people, because us as Israelites, we are carbon based, and the so-called white man is sulfur based. So it's two different manners of people were separated from our bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. And we are stronger than so-called white people. Esau, we are stronger spiritually and physically. We master all the sports, and the hell that we've been put through as a nation, we're still here and thriving, man. Slavery and all that stuff like that, to make a nation extinct, man. And as her days, when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. So it came to pass, everything Yahweh told her. And the first came out red all over, like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. So the older was prophesied to serve the younger, and the older was Esau. And he came out red all over like a hairy garment. So Esau means wasted away, because his pigmentation was wasted away. He didn't come out all hairy. It just came out without pigment, so you could see his blood showed forth through his skin. So he was red all over, because you seen his blood all over. And, yeah, so, and the blessing is to us, man. The blessing is to Jacob. And this one Isaac was given the blessings. It said, Genesis 27 and 28. Therefore the Most High gave thee of the dew of heaven, and of the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. This is the Most High's blessing through Isaac to his son, because Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau. But this is his blessing to Jacob. It said 29, verse 29. Genesis 27 and 29. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren Esau, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that cursed thee, and blessed is he that blessed thee. So the blessing is to us. And thus said Jehovah, said, bless everyone that blesses us, and curse all that curses, man. With that said, we're going to jump to the Old Testament. We're still in the Old Testament, Malachi, the book of Malachi. Because, matter of fact, you know what? Yeah, all right. Well, Esau rejected his blessing, man. Esau came in. Matter of fact, let me get it. All right. Genesis 25 and 29. Matter of fact, 28. And Isaac loved Esau, but because he did eat of his venison. But Rebekah loved Jacob, because Rebekah knew the prophecy from Yahweh. The blessing was to Jacob. And Jacob sawed pottage. Jacob was in the house and cooking. and Esau came from the field, because he was a hunter, he's a man in the field. He was faint. So Esau came in hungry and starving. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. Because he ate the half cooked food, man. Esau, he likes his food bloody and stuff, man. And you know that's prophecy of so-called white people, man. Edom. Yeah, so Edom ate he took the red pottage, he wanted it. So, and Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. For him being the firstborn, the birthright goes to him from the father to the son. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? And Jacob said, swear to me this day, and he swore unto him, he sold his birthright to Jacob. So that's what Jacob means, the supplanter. Jacob conned his way into it, man. You can say, but it was righteous because there was a prophecy. So Esau rejected his blessing, man. And Yahweh don't like Esau for that, man. They Hebrews 12 and 16. Because Yahweh despised Esau for him despising his birthright. Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. Fornicator, spiritually fornication, man, like all the pagan gods and stuff, man. That's the meat, but let me just give you all the milk. Or profane person, profanes outside the temple, man. As Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know how that afterward, when he would inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. Because when you go back to Genesis 27, around the 34th verse, Esau was crying, but he didn't find no repentance, man. There's no repentance for rejecting the blessing, man. He rejected the Most High and his blessing. So Esau is rejected, man. And it's in the New Testament too, man. It's nothing changed. Romans 9 and 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. So the Most High called Jacob, which when he wrestled the angel, his name was changed to Israel. So he was called, man, and that's the purpose of the Most High from beginning to end. So the children not yet being born, neither doing any good or evil. So Esau wasn't wicked yet, but Yahweh called Jacob. Verse 12, it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. See, it was prophesied, man. This is what Yahweh wanted. Verse 13, Romans 9 and 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. The Most High hates Esau, man. And I'm going to show you in Malachi 1 where this was written at. Paul was quoting from the Old Testament. Because nothing changed, man. The Old Testament links right up with the New Testament, regardless of the lies they tell you, man. Regardless of the bullshit they will say. Excuse my French. But, yeah, they'll teach you that the Old Testament is done away with, which is a lie. Malachi chapter 1, verse 1. The burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel. Because the word of Yahweh was always to Israel. I have loved you, saith Yahweh, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith Yahweh? Yet I love Jacob. Because Esau, ever since you can remember, man, ever since the beginning, Esau has been putting us through hell. He promised to get revenge on us after Isaac died for us supplanting the promise and everything. And it says, I hated Esau. And I hated Esau, man. So Yahweh still hates Esau. Malachi chapter 1 verse 3. It said, and I hated Esau and hate his mountains and heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Because the devil was cast into the bottomless pit, which is Esau. Esau is the nation of deceivers, the nation of devils. And they was cast into the bottomless pit, which is Europe, for 1,000 years when we was ruling during the Dark Ages. That's in the book of Revelations. Say the devil shall be cast into the pit for 1,000 years. The bottomless pit was Europe, man. We had them in bondage for 1,000 years during the Dark Ages. All right, but on the matter of fact, and like I said, since I said that, we're gonna go to Isaiah because I'm gonna prove that Lucifer is a nation of people. Lucifer is a man. It's a nation of people, man. Thus said the Bible, which is written. It's written. Lucifer is a man. All right, Isaiah 14:12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? So Lucifer is a nation of people, weaken the other nations. All right. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. And you gonna tell me Esau ain't got the Star Wars program, is in heaven right now, with the stars, is building space spaceships and places in like space command centers, if you will, above the throne. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh, and I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north, which is North America, man. It says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. This is what Yahweh was saying to them. They're going to be brought down. All right. Verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Because Lucifer is a nation of people, like I said, it's a man that did shake kingdoms. And so-called white people, biblical Edomites, Edom, they have shaken the nations and weakened kingdoms, man. They dropped bombs, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. They dropped bombs on people. They've been in Syria, shelling Syria for the past 4 or 5 years, man. It's come on, man. We're gonna jump down to 21, because this is what Yahweh says. He said, I'm gonna bring them down. It says, prepare slaughter for his children. So you got to be a human man to have children, right? Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. So the future prophecy for Edom is the prepared slaughter for his children, man, for the iniquity of their forefathers. So slavery and all that, Yahweh is still counted for in the eyes of the Most High. A day to the Lord, a day to the Lord is 1,000 years to us. So it's only been like 2 days, man. Since the Most High, since Yahweh Shai gave his life, and it's only been a half a damn day. 500 years with slavery, man. So that's just not long ago in the Lord's eyes, man. So prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, so they don't raise back up, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities, man. So destruction is lined up for Edom, man, and there's nothing you can do about it, man. And Edom is the daughter of Babylon, man, which was prophesied by King David in Psalms 137. 137 and 7, man. King David prophesied of Edom being the daughter of Babylon, and the daughter of Babylon, which we know rules the world today, man. It's the wicked that rule. All right. Psalms 137, I'm going to start at 7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. And raise it means destroy it. Like, destroy it all the way down to the foundation. Like, O daughter of Babylon, Edom is the daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. So happy shall he be that gets vengeance on the daughter of Edom, daughter of Babylon. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones, man, because that's what Esau did to all the tribes. But you can take the northern tribe, which is the Native Americans. They